coming back to me with that Charleston saying. But let me ask y'all something. Okay, let's play Charleston game, right? Let's play Charleston game. I just want to show y'all something right quick. Okay, let me show y'all how a nigga be playing with y'all. Charleston said, I fumbled the bag. Remember? We just show y'all something, dog. Y'all don't pay attention. Charleston said, I fumbled the bag. Okay, for my people with common sense, how can you fumble the bag, right? In order to fumble the bag, wouldn't you have the business, right? In order to fumble the bag, that's how you fumble the bag. You the business, right?
Murder. So somebody said, hey man, you think you and OG Murda might do a 20 verses together, or y'all get on camera together, argue or debate about something? He said, would you work with him? I said, I really know that nigga. I don't really like it, but yeah, I said, I ain't got no problem with it. But be a good bag. Boy, me and that argue back and forth. So they tried to give me and Tia Kemp a bag, right? Imagine me and you going to different cities, selling tickets, and we don't like each other, arguing like we do online, but in person. Go in. Imagine me and OG Murda, ugly as he is, with them ugly old gold. He on one side of the stage, I'm on one side of the stage, and it's set up like a debate with people buying tickets. And then come out. So this is what they want to do. They know I'm a fool. So they said, we don't have no way to get at him. Can you reach out to him? So I said, cool. I done made up with everybody on the internet. I done made up with everybody. So I'm saying, I don't even know that. Let me reach out to him. So I hit up OG Murda, one-on-one. He recorded the conversation, not me. I said, say, oh, go on, come out that corner at your mama house and go on, come get a big bag.
We just gonna play Charleston game right quick. I just want to show y'all something. So how could you fumble a bag? You have to the business, right? Okay. So in order to the business, that would mean I would have to come on here and expose the business, right? That would mean I would have to come on here and expose the business, right? In order for me to fumble the bag, I would have to fuck the business, right? Now let me show y'all something. What's the business? First of all, y'all never heard me say nothing about no, because I never believed nothing about no.
Oh, too bad, Murda. You had the opportunity to get out your mama house and travel and see the country, like that. You had a chance. Get out your mama house and leave New Orleans and look at you, man. I would really fun with you too. Yeah, I would really fun with you, because I'm the one saying, go get OG with me, and he act like he hate me, but I ain't never even met him. I'm the one told the people to come get you. That's why I personally reached out to you, so you wouldn't think you was no free food.
Yo, you rocking with Blognem TV? Hit that like and hit that sub. We about to get straight into it. Now we got my dog OG Murda. You know what I'm talking about? Back again. You know what I'm saying? You know, we had to make a part 2 because he responding to what Charleston White said in part 1. You know, some of y'all might have seen that footage of Charleston White saying that, you know, he had $100,000, $50,000 set up for OG Murda to come do a tour and a boxing match, and you know he was gonna bring him on city. He was gonna bring him on the tour city to city, and you know we didn't have a whole bunch of people come offer OG Murda things that they just ain't come through with their promises. And Charleston White, you know, we know he known for scouting for talent. And I mean, it's the biggest red flag. You got Terrence Gates to Williams as your biggest ally, so you should have known Murda wouldn't go. Come on, man. Nah, he might have was gonna hear you out. Murda wanted to hear you out because he know you're a big fish. You know what I'm saying? He gonna go back and forth with you for the clout. But as far as being up under your umbrella and letting you give him the game, that's over with. But let's check out Murda response. Hit that like, hit that sub. You rocking with Blognem TV. I just had to make this video.
Y'all never heard me say that. So where did this tour come from? Who says so? How y'all found out about a tour? Him. Okay. So check this out. He keeps saying he knew I was recording him. What a recording at, y'all. For all y'all who getting all overexcited. Where's the recording? This recording. He said I came to the internet with a recording and I exposed the business. Where's the recording? This recording that he keep going around talking about. Where's the recording? I'm just saying, because I got people around me saying I the bag. What a bag, like, I'm just saying, we going off of what he's saying. I'm just showing my people something right quick for the ones who tripping. Where's the recording at? There is none, is there? You starting to feel like he playing with you yet? You starting to feel like he trolling you yet? Why on the telephone, he said he could get us $50,000 for a boxing match for 6 minutes. 50,000. Why all of a sudden it's 100? I'm trying to see. You the one fumbled the bag. You came over here talking all the business. Whatever business that there is that you made up in your mind. Say, bro, ain't in order to do business, you got to have some kind of agreement. Say, I can ask y'all something. If somebody say, I could get us $50,000 for 6 minutes in a boxing match, is that an agreement? If somebody come up there and say, bro, I could get us $50,000 for 6 minutes in a boxing match, is that an agreement? Is that an agreement to you? Y'all think that's an agreement? I'm trying to see. Okay, no, that's not an agreement. That's just like you in the jail, and it was like you in the jail, and dog, I got 8 calls, I got 5 houses. I could give you a house when you get out this. Dog, you saying you could do something is not an agreement, bro. But guess what? When Charleston got to y'all, I fumbled a bag. What bag? There was never an agreement in place. If there was an agreement in place, you violated everything that would have been, because you the one came talking to business. I never said nothing because I never believed none of that in the first place. Charleston got all y'all getting excited. Say, but let me tell y'all something. Guess what? Charleston said that him and Tia Kemp was trying to do it first, right? Bro, talk to Tia Kemp and her manager, dog. Them people don't know what the Charleston talking about. He trolling y'all, bro. So all y'all who talking about money and all that, man, trolling the job, man. Let me tell y'all what's really going on. Charleston needed a reason to blackball me. What up, Caesar? Charleston needed a reason to start his procedures to blackball me. He came over here. That just gave him a reason to go on with his move now. That's why he, all of a sudden, it went from 50 to 100,000. Y'all notice how that's a big increase. From 50,000 to 100,000, all you said was you could. You said you could get 50,000 in a boxing match for 6 minutes. Now you went from you could get 50,000 to I done blew a bag for 100,000. What? You come on here talking about it was supposed to be a tour with you and Tia Kemp. Tia Kemp and her manager don't know nothing about none of that. Tia Kemp and her manager don't know nothing about none of that, man. What the f*** wrong with you? Dog, you must don't know who you dealing with, bro. We don't play them kind of games, boy. You know I'm murder, bitch. I'm gonna look into it. What's wrong with this now? Talking about I blew a bag. What bag? No, you wanna know who blew the bag, Charleston? You blew the bag. You fumbled the bag. You know why? Because you get a lot of money for walking me in. You get more money than me for walking me in. What's wrong with you? Yeah, Charleston was over here trying to get paid, you heard me? Trying to hit a soul hustle. Tell him how it go, Charleston. The person who walked you in, they get paid off of you for the rest of your life. Oh, yeah. That's how that go. Over here, boy. So once they won't play their game, now all of a sudden, I done fumbled the bag when we never had an agreement in place. You talking about you coming down here to New Orleans on the... Man, you ain't never tell me nothing about none of that. I blew a 10-city tour. And I, man, what is you talking about? Man, you cap like a... I call... Boy, come over here like he had a life-changing deal for... Get your out of here, boy. Poke you in your good eyes. For real. Poke you in your good eye. You about right now, man. Yo, knock him out the box, Rick. Knock him out, Rick. I asked the out of here. Here we go. Once upon a time not long ago, I haven't asked the out of here. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, nah, me personally, if you still here, hit that like, hit that sub. Me personally, I already knew right off the bat when it was when Murda told me, you know what I'm saying, when I found out Charleston White and Murda was in the works, I already knew it wasn't gonna go right. I already knew because Charleston White a snitch. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Terrence Gangsta Williams is one of his main partners. Y'all, I don't think y'all think this content, but outside of content, I ain't saying Murda wanna do him then. But Murda don't rock with Terrence Gangsta Williams. And Terrence Gangsta Williams go sit down with Charleston White. That's what Murda was arguing with Dogface about. I'm not gonna sit down with no snitch like how Big Bang would sit down with 6ix9ine for that bag. And the viewerships, the likes, the engagement. He's saying he ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? He's standing firm on it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Hit that like, hit that sub. Right on Blognem TV. All Murda links will be in the low. You looking for his Patreon, his Twitch, his Instagram, everything. Hit that like, hit that sub. I'm out.